of here, Hank. There's going to be a shooting day right here pronto. Get up!
Howdy. Miss Meadows, I presume?
Well, yes, but who are you, Dr. Livingston?
Well, not exactly, but I sure hope I'm what the good doctor ordered, Miss Meadows.
Well, unfortunately, I've never felt better in my life.
The hotel isn't receiving any guests at the moment, but I'll be back for you and your baggage in about 10 minutes, I hope.
Mister, I offer you the hand, the honest hand of Noah Smith. Spelled
I know, with a Y.
Yes, thanks for reminding me. And, sir, I lend you my best wishes.
Well, thanks for the loan.
He's keeping that shooting date.
I'll have the usual.
Help yourself,
What's holding you up?
Your sidekick just kept a shooting date with the Mesquite Kid. No, it was on the level.
The hotel's receiving guests again, ma'am.
And the mayor and the citizens committee know that I invite a friend of mine named Corrigan to pack the marshal's badge of our town. And I reckon you've just seen a sample of his qualifications.
From what I saw, he certainly deserves the job.
Yeah. And his friend, Mr. Dusty King, Mr. Alibi Terhune, has trailed him here to help him.
Jed, I got a little social job to take care of, and I reckon I won't be needing any help. In the meantime, you take care of my partners there so they won't get into trouble.
All right.
Ma'am, you come along with me where you won't be molested by people that you haven't even met.
Oh, just a minute there, Corrigan. I sworn I'd get hung by our citizen committee. Unless I swore you in as marshal right now.
Yeah, I think he's very good right there.
Congratulations, Crash. That's mighty, mighty fine, and you sure deserve it. And while you're thanking the folks at Sundance properly, why, I'll just show Miss Meadows to her room so she won't be further annoyed, you know. Miss Meadows?
Romance seems to come to Sundance, too, Marshal.
What's the matter? Is the heat too much for you?
Yeah, sorta.
Gee, fellas, am I late?
Nope. In fact, you came a little too soon. We were just leaving.
Oh, yeah? You stay away from town and Miss Meadows.
Oh, so that's why you got Alibi and me out here in this blistering heat. After me doing what I did to be kind to the lady.
Kind my eye. You know you took unfair advantage
Now,
of me.
listen, if you think that I'm going to sweat out here on this Bozeman Trail while you settle your gal troubles, you're just plain loco. Now, what are we here for?
All right, Alibi, don't get excited. The sheriff's worried about a wagon without any markings on it doing Sundance this forenoon.
No marking?
No.
Well, that suggests plenty of undercover work.
Yeah, what's it bringing?
2 riders in the strong box. The trail it's taken is secret. But I know it's doing the valley beyond that ridge.
Oh, well, if so, what's holding us up?
I wonder what would happen if the secret wasn't kept.
Christ, you got a mighty suspicious nature.
I reckon you boys better track that Bozeman trail until I meet you later for further orders.
Where'll you be?
I'll scout the upper trail while the sheriff takes care of the valley.
All right, Crash.
Sounded like an explosion well beyond that ridge. Come on, man!
But Christ told us to wait for orders. Orders? This is one time I'm using my better judgment. That explosion spelled trouble, and we're riding. Come on, Tex.
Explosion, Sheriff. Yeah, we heard it from over on the flat.
It seemed to come from over that ridge. Come on. Wells Fargo. Yeah. Say, maybe that explosion we heard took care of the wagon we were expecting.
Well, that crash is harsh. Pick him up, Harry.
Howdy, Brad. I heard you just got back to town last night. You're still celebrating the goings-on.
I heard about it, and I'm willing to pay the bill.
Well, I was just suggesting we drink a toast to the new marshal.
That suits me right down to the ground, seeing as he treated me so friendly up in Butte way.
No. Well, I'll bet you were just dying to greet him.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, and the same to you, ma'am. My name is Bolton, Bran Bolton. If I'd have known you were going to be here so soon, nothing would have kept me in Butte. The best in the house is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Bolton.
I reckon the range busters contrived a welcome for the young lady that you couldn't match, Brand.
I heard about that. We're aiming to drink to the boys. I know they'd be pleased if they knew you joined us.
I appreciate your sentiments, gentlemen. I'll remember them when I drink my coffee. If you'll excuse me now, I'll go into my breakfast.
The marshal must have had his before sunup. He's been riding since then, Mom, on some chore for the sheriff. And we're all hoping that he's born luckier than his predecessors.
I sincerely hope so. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day.
Good day.
Navy poison, boys. Milk.
No, my.
I thought I told you not to show your scar face in Sundance.
That ain't friendly, Brand.
Nobody's friendly to me anymore.
No? Well, if anybody saw you come here, you'll wish that the knife that put that scar on your face had stopped your ticker.
Nobody saw me, Brand. I come from the rocks behind Boot Hill, and I passed a hill full of dead marshals, too, I did.
Listen, Maverick, you boys take orders from me. I take them, too. But if the gent who gives me my orders saw you or knew that you left the rocks, there'd be an extra big hole in Boot Hill Cemetery, and I'd get it.
I supposing the fella that's wearing the new marshal's badge keeps that hole that's awaiting for him empty. Then what?
How do you know that the new marshal?
Didn't the boys go on a chore this morning, Brand? A chore that I ain't shared in. That ain't friendly, Brand. That's how come I heard about the new marshal.
Have an eye-opener. Gold dust, 50 ounces even. That's the price I'm putting on the new marshal's badge. It might take a gent resembling you to collect it.
You mean it took a gent like me to collect it?
Wait a minute. Before you get the dust, I gotta know how you got the badge. All right. Before I give you the dust, you've got to promise to move out of the state and stay out.
Oh, you can depend on the Maverick, Brand.
Remember, if you're seen in here after high noon, you're liable to trade that dust for some hot lead.
Oh, Bran, now, that ain't friendly. It ain't.
Now, who do you suppose that is?
Why ask me? I'm as much of a stranger hereabouts as you are. Might pay to trail him, though.
Now do we find Crash?
Hello, Joe.
No. I thought you was dead. Do you know me then? I saw you riding out of Sundance to the sheriff. Then I found your badge. I thought you was dead.
Just why do you think I'm not? Maybe you saw me blowing all to pieces when a wagon exploded.
No!
No! No! You're dead! Stay back! Hold everything. Ghost! Hang no ghost!
Crash, what happened? Hey, Alibi. Here, give him a little of this.
Crash!
Oh, so it's you trying to break in my lockup.
Got another galoot for your jail, Sheriff.
Well, bring him in. We got plenty of room. I thought you was dead.
Well, you can see for yourself, Sheriff. Them reports are greatly exaggerated.
This looks like the mine payroll that was coming in on that wagon.
It is.
Besides you boys, only the mayor, the express agent, and myself knew how and when this was coming. Well, I'm sure that none of us did any squealing.
Well, there's the last statement, Brand.
Well, that's all right. I'll keep that. Wait a minute. Oh, Miss Meadows, having had a previous engagement, I was unable to see that you wouldn't be lonesome for supper. I'd admire offering my company for the rest of the evening, being I'm free.
Thank you, Mr. Bolton, but I wasn't lonesome, and I enjoy my evening walk alone.
But in the meantime, I have something I'd like to show you in my office. Won't you sit down?
No, thank you.
Seeing as you were right friendly with the new marshal, rest his soul, I thought maybe you'd like to own his badge. It would make a Jim Dandy souvenir for you to remember him by.
I appreciate your giving me this, Mr. Bolton, but I'd hardly call it a Jim Dandy souvenir. Where did you get it?
Well, like everyone else in town, I took a ride along Custer Canyon and found it near the rim in the dirt.
Good night.
My coat got caught on a wagon stay just as I jumped, and I rolled over and over and lit plunk in a bog. Jed, I'm sure glad you found my horse.
The whole town's mourning you as dead. Not even your star left to plant on Boot Hill.
Well, as long as they think I'm dead, I reckon I'll stay that way. Makes our job a little easier.
Good evening, Mr. Tolliver.
Well, good evening, Miss Meadows. Won't you come in? Take a chair.
It may interest your ghost to know that I'm taking good care of Miss Meadows while you're a moldering here in your grave.
Ain't you forgetting about being forgotten by the gal you can't forget?
We're a long way from Deadwood.
Mr. Tolliver, Mr. Bolton gave me this as a souvenir.
Well, this is the badge that the marshal wore.
Yes, I know. Mr. Bolton said he found it while he was riding along Custer Canyon. It occurred to me that he should have given it to you. I just thought you might like to know.
And you thought right, ma'am.
You were very close to the marshal, weren't you?
Well, a little too close for comfort, ma'am, sometimes.
Well, I can't understand your saying that. He seems like a very nice fellow.
Well, it seemed as right, ma'am. But he was the sort that kind of grew on you, only like moss.
No.
Yes.
What was wrong with him?
Well, he seemed to always be having delusions. You know, one day he'd be Daniel Boone a-chasing dogs and alley cats. And the next day he'd be Casanova a-chasing women.
No.
Yeah.
I suppose he's better off, poor soul.
Yes, I think it's better for all concerned.
Mr. Tolliver, I'm very fond of riding. Could you arrange for a horse for me tomorrow?
Why, sure.
Why, ma'am, I'm just about the ridingest hombre you ever did see. And I know that there was a horse just born for you.
Well, I'd like to try him.
For the time being, ma'am, I wish you'd forget all about this badge.
I won't say a word to another soul, Mr. Tolliver. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
You heard what she said?
Yep. I also heard a false friend two-tonguing me. The fellow who had the payroll said he found my badge. That's how come he thought I was dead.
Then Bolton lied to her.
But the badge links Bolton and the thief.
Tell me, what did the fellow who had the payroll look like?
Well, he was big and overgrown, and he had a big scar on the side of his face and acted like he wasn't all there.
Why, I know. It was that half-loco Maverick. If the two express riders who disappeared turn up dead, This badge will help hang Bran Bolton.
Well, I figure they were in cahoots. I'm going to have to make a trip to Butte to find out. I'm going to bed down one of your cells tonight. That coffee made me kind of sleepy. Good night, pal.
Mud. Son, I'm going to depend on you to keep Bran Bolton in sight.
Oh, but you heard me promise to go riding with May Meadows, Sheriff.
It's all right. I'll see that Miss Meadows has a good horse, son.
And, son, I'll see that she gets to ride it.
Lock that door.
It's a long time since you came to my office, Chief.
Yeah. And this may prove to be the last one. Bolton, you bungled everything that you framed up in Butte.
I admit I shouldn't have cracked a Corrigan about him packing the Star in Sundance, but everything's going to be all right, Chief. Yes, when the boys took care of the wagon, they also took good care of Corrigan.
But they forgot to take care of the strong box. And there was only a dried puddle of blood where the guard stood. And the loot is gone from the rocks.
Then we've been double-crossed.
You don't say so. Spread the word. I want everybody at the hideout, not later than this time tomorrow.
The Maverick won't be in that lineup, Chief. I've already ordered him to leave the state.
I heard even how that half-wit outsmarted you.
He won't get the second chance.
Have him trailed. And that badge he used to cold-deck you with is poison now. Take my advice, and don't let it get out of your sight.
I'm curious to know who's going to teach who about riding.
Son, ain't you ashamed of such low insinuations?
Not? I wasn't insinuating.
Well, I thought you was. And you thought you wasn't. So, son, it must have been a mutual mistake.
I hope it rains. Well, it's a nice morning we're having.
I'm glad somebody thinks so.
All right, wait till I count three. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning. What happened?
Nothing that can't be mended, ma'am. After you and me do a little trading.
What kind of trading?
Well, I'm just hankering for a certain badge, ma'am.
What badge?
Oh, come now, ma'am. I'm just naturally a little sentimental, and I'd admire having a certain marshal's badge that Bran Bolton gave you.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't know what became of it.
Well, in that case, ma'am, you'll just naturally have to put up with my company until your memory improves.
Oh, so it's you again.
Yeah, darned if it isn't.
You know, if you're tailing me, what's on your mind outside that hat?
Oh, there's nothing on my mind but a brand new song I'm trying to write. Say, how are you on poetry?
Well, that's not one of my many talents, but I'm glad I was wrong about you tailing me.
Oh, forget it. Say, here's something that'll hand you a laugh. I thought you were tailing me.
Me? No!
You need lessons in tailing, mister.
You lied about not tailing me.
I was just evading the truth. Now get on your horse.
Mr. King, I believe it's against the principles of a range buster to shoot a gent in the back, so I'm riding to town alone.
Why, you get off that horse.
Not me.
Well, there's nothing to stop me from dragging you off. Well, I'll be cow-kicked.
You'll be needing what's in that pack if the lady in there takes too long in refreshing her memory.
Only hoodlums like you would shoot a man in the back. Now, mister, I'm offering you a reach.
Not me. You ain't gonna get me to any gunfight.
And I'll take you in with my bare hands. Now, mister, drop that gun. All right, you asked for it. Now get going. And don't take any more chances on my principles. Because dead or alive, mister, I'm taking you in.
Trouble with him is, Elmer, he drinks too much.
Ah, who you talking to?
Elmer.
Who?
Elmer. Yes, sir, and that's bad for his shooting eye.
Ah, how can he talk? He's nothing but a wooden doll.
Maybe yes, maybe no, but anyhow, he spoke words of wisdom. I guess I was wasting your breath on him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
Hey. Well, I tell
takes more than a bottle or two of booze to interfere with my shooting eye.
That gunfighter we met in Deadwood had the same notion, but when his bluff was called, I was right.
And who just called that gunfighter's bluff?
I did.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And just how did you call his bluff?
I said that his gun didn't hold a slug that make my head spin around.
And just how could a slug from a gun do that?
By clipping me on the chin.
Well, runt, stick out your jaw.
Alibi, you go over there and sit down on that bench and get out of the way.
Okay, Elmer.
Okay, lunkhead, I'm ready. Shoot. You missed. I was right. Booze and good shooting don't mix.
All right, runt. If you're game for another shot, I'm just going to show you that you're wrong.
Okay, William Tell. I'm game. Oh, that's close. I said on the chin. Alibi, his gun's empty.
Yeah. For once, the runt is right.
That's all I wanted to know. Come on, Miss Meadows, we're traveling.
You've got company to see you, Brand.
Do I know him, Jed?
Well, yes, and again, no.
I thought you was dead.
I'm the livest ghost that you ever did see.
They're paying off at the mine this morning, Brand.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jed.
The galoot that double-crossed you boys was the same that gave you this.
Yep, that's my badge, all right.
I tell you, gents, I don't know what you're talking about.
Won't you come in, please?
The Maverick. I always said that double-crosser should be hanged.
And so should you. But there's a chance for you to save your neck by coming clean.
What do you want me to do?
I tell you, the place ain't healthy anymore. Why, I was ganged up on and had to empty my six-shooter during the fight.
And I'm itching to know what this is all about, too. But here we stay until Brand tells us different.
Hawkins, you won't have long to wait.
Well, what happened to you?
I was in an accident. Gents, you've been taking orders from me. Well, now I'm presenting the chief who tells me what to tell you.
Mr. Mayor.
Well, no,
What? There's been a double cross. And nobody is safe here until I find out who the double crosser is.
He won't show up here. I found out who he was, and the sheriff's probably got him. They're paying off at the mine right now. The Maverick hijacked the strongbox.
Why didn't you tell me this in Sundance?
Because we told him not to.
I thought you was dead.
We had a hunch it'd be you.
Thanks, Brand. And now you ought to know that it wasn't the Maverick that did the squealing. He fell over a cliff and was killed before he could say more than,
I thought you was dead.
it was the marshal's badge that Brand gave to May Meadows that did the squealing, Noah. Come in, Miss Meadows.
Be smart, boys. Don't draw. Dusty, get the hardware. Having satisfied my curiosity, I reckon we'd better be going, huh, boys?
You mean you boys are leaving Sundance?
Well, just as soon as we get these hombres back in town and behind prison bars. And I reckon I won't be needing this badge anymore.
Aren't you two forgetting that this badge was given to me as a souvenir?
Well, I was just polishing it up for you, ma'am, to remember me by.
It will remind me, if you please, of the three of you.
guess I better be on my way.
Cyclone found on this. Go get him, Sheriff. Bring him in and I'll settle him for life. Hey, which way did that cyclone go?
No savvy, Deputy.
Yeah? He must be heading for Rawhide. Get going after him, boys.
Trouble. Senor Blinky? Do we or do we not, no?
Yes, we sure do.
Está bueno.
Reach for the sky or we'll shoot. Ande, pronto. Disarm him, Blinky. Take the pistolas. Now turn around and beat it.
Sí. Vamos, ande, pronto. All of you, go before I get all full of angriness. Ah! Well, compadre.
My name is Tom Saunders. I want to thank you, boys, for helping me out.
It's all right. It's a pleasure.
My name is Lem Holt. Blinky for short, and this is my pal Pablo.
Glad to know you, boys.
Don Pablo. Juan Jose Felipe de las Cruces y González.
Wait a minute. What do they call you for short?
Pablo is a good enough name for any Mexican gentleman, ain't it, Tom?
You compare me with any Mexican gentleman? I, Don Pablo, the greatest caballero in all Mexico?
Oh, we don't doubt your word, a tall, Carranza. Now that's settled, supposing you tell us where you were heading for in such a hurry.
Rawhide, New Mexico. And I expect to find a lot of trouble when I get there.
That is very funny, senor. My compadre Blink and myself, we were going that way, too.
Yes, but we didn't know it.
Well, let's start riding.
All right.
But first, we better go to the camp and get our things.
That's right, on our horses, too.
All right. Some tequilas para...
Waiter!
Yes.
Take these glasses away.
Sure. One time. For luck.
You're having too much, Nate. You better lay off.
I'll have as much as I like, see?
Not in work for me. I won't stand for it.
You don't have to stand for it. I'm sick of your Sunday school talk.
Now listen.
Go on. Get away from me.
Nate, Smith, now listen.
And if any of you don't like the way I handle this, you know what you can do. You're all a bunch of cowards. Ain't a man in the joint with any nerve. I can whip any 6 of you. Well, what are you laughing about?
You're nothing but a loudmouth polecat.
Oh, I am I? That man's plenty good, I'll tell you.
Are you two hombres amusing yourselves for the benefit of the house? It's my fault, stranger. I've been trying to find a man with nerve, and Nate here was helping me. Yeah? But now that I'm elected, suppose you do some explaining. Well, I'm John Brownell, superintendent of the Lazy Y Ranch. I've got a good job for a man with nerve at a good salary. Well, how about my pals here? We're traveling together. One man is all I can use on this particular job.
You don't have to worry about us, Pard. We'll hook up with someone else. Come on, Pablo, let's get a drink and give this town the once-over. Bueno, we'll be seeing you.
Let's talk this thing over.
Senor, the best in the house for my friend and me. Happy like little tequila, don't you? Ah, big one. Oh, it's no good.
Oh, that's it.
Está bueno.
What's your name? Tom's enough, I reckon, for the present. All right. Now, here's the lowdown. The Lazy Y Ranch has been having a lot of trouble with nesters and rustlers. So much so that the owners are sending out a new superintendent to take my place. And I figure if I can straighten this trouble out before the new superintendent gets here, I can talk Lawless, the western boss, into letting me stay.
Obligate. Well, we've got enough, Pablo. We gotta go and get connected up somewhere.
Ah, está bueno, whatever you say.
Compadre, a mí me gusta la tequila. Wait a minute. Yeah, got a match?
Huh?
You got a match?
No, but I got a very fine idea to use the fire from my pistola.
Sometimes, Pablo, you don't act as dumb as you look. And it's a good idea.
Bueno, just Just arrange yourself. Don't wiggle so much. You're drunk.
What do you mean I'm drunk?
Borracho.
You're plenty plastered yourself, so don't you start wiggling around.
Just put the cigar in the mouth. Wait. Hey, Senor Blinky, you better tell those other hombres there beside you to move out. They might get hit.
Pablo, you're drunk. There ain't nobody with me. They're with you. Say, I didn't know I was gonna face a firing squad. Now look what you went and done, and me spending a nickel for it only a week ago.
Ah, está bien. You're too young to smoke anyhow.
That was pretty good shooting.
Ah, señorita. And that's nothing. You have only begun to see my compadre and me use the pistola.
Say, how would you like a job where you could really use your gun?
Huh? Pardon me, miss. Do you mean there's trouble floating around here?
Plenty of trouble, and a couple of gunfighters are the only ones who can straighten it out.
Oh, está bien. Gracias.
When do we start, miss?
Right now.
Oh, right now? Oh, está bueno. And don't worry about the pay. We'll work for you.
Well, look, I've got to go in the store. So you get your horses, and I'll meet you here in a few minutes.
Ah, see. Oh, you see that?
And ever since those Nesses moved into that old deserted line house, which is on the Lazy Y rangeland, we've been losing a lot of cattle.
So my job is to get possession of the line house and hold on to it, eh?
Yeah. But it ain't gonna be no cinch. Them Nesses are tough customers from what I've heard. But you being a stranger here, you may be able to get into the house without them becoming suspicious.
What makes you think those Nesses are rustling your stock?
It's bound to be them. We never had no trouble till they showed up.
I'll go out to the Lazy Y with you and give this line house once over first thing in the morning.
Good. Take Nate and some of the boys with you. And if you get possession of the house, they can stay there.
Compadre.
Well, Tom, we just got hired out to go to work.
Good. Where?
Never thought to find out. Ah, but she's a beautiful señorita. You must come and make the visit sometime.
Sure, anytime.
You fellas stay here. When I get possession of the house, I'll give you a signal.
They got Tom. Come on. I ain't so sure, Jim. Let's wait and see.
I take care of this window. You watch the door.
Tom Saunders.
Amigo mio!
What are you two mavericks doing here?
Why, we're guarding this line house.
See, we were hired out to the Powells to guard the house and keep the people away. 1 minute ago, Blinker took a shoot at a strange hombre.
Yeah?
See?
I was that strange hombre.
Caracoles.
I hired out to get a hold of this line house for the Lazy Y.
Well, you'd better go back and tell Brownell you didn't succeed, Mr. Cyclone Tom.
Jumping hop toads. Are you the nesters?
What difference does it make to you?
Quite a bit. I'm not in the habit of fighting with women.
Claro que no. There must be some mistake, Señorita Betty. Señor Tom is our best compadre.
That's right. Why, he wouldn't do a low-down stunt like this unless he'd been framed into it.
I don't know about that. This isn't the first time he's caused us trouble.
I'm really sorry, folks. There's a lot about this deal that wasn't told to me. From now on, I'll see that you're not bothered anymore. Let's go out and see what Nate knows about this.
Bueno.
Nate, come here. Is this the homestead and cattle rustlers you told me about?
Well, yes. They're just a low bunch of...
Easy, my friends.
I'm going back with you to face Brownell. Either he's a skunk or you're one, and I'm going to find out. Miss Powell, did you meet Brownell?
No, but my father only talked to Clem, his foreman.
I want you and your father to go back to the Lazy Y with me. I'm going to straighten this thing out pronto, if you'll only trust me. I'll take Pablo with me and leave Blinky here to watch things.
We'll go with you. Maybe Brownell isn't at the bottom of this after all.
All right, get your horses. Mr. Brownell, I want you to meet Miss Betty Powell and her father.
How do you do?
I'm glad to know you. You're sure welcome to the hospitality of the Lazy Y. Maybe you'll change your mind when I tell you they're the nesters that have been causing you so much trouble.
Why didn't you and Clem tell me them nesters was a girl and an old man, Nate?
Well, we figured you wouldn't care as long as they were on your land.
Tell Clem I want to see him. I'm sorry for what happened, Mr. Powell. And though I don't like nesters any better than I did before, I'll see that you're not bothered again by my boys. If I can throw you off that rangeland by law, though, I'll do it.
You're a white man, Brownell, so we won't fight. But if I can stay on that rangeland by law, I'm going to do it.
Fair enough. Llama, the real boss of this outfit, will be here sometime tomorrow. So if you and your daughter wish to stay at the Lazy Y until then, everything will be straightened out all right. Lawless square.
We don't want to put you to any trouble.
Not a bit. Marie. Show these folks to the extra room.
Yes, sir.
I just discovered one of our fences out on the upper range, and fresh track where a small herd of stock had been driven off. Did you follow the tracks? Yeah. Lost them among the rocks. It's probably them nesters again. It's not the nesters this time, Clem. They're in the house right now. You mean they're here? I sure do. They've been with Tom and Nate all day.
Sort of looks to me, Clem, like the nesters are being used as a blind to cover up real rustling.
Meaning what?
Meaning that there must have been some reason why you kept most of the ranch hands busy trying to run off a couple of nesters. Without telling Brownell they were only a girl and an old man.
You're going a little too far, Tom. Maybe Clem didn't do the right thing, but he probably thought he was acting for the best. We'll start putting out a night rider to watch the herd. And keep a few horses saddled at the ranch for quick riding. That's a good idea. I'll take that first night shift myself.
I was figuring on that shift, Clem. There's no...
Suit yourself. If Brownell says so, it's okay. We'll let it stand that way, Clem.
I thought you was playing homesteader.
I was, but I got to thinking things over and decided to do a little investigating on my own. Wasn't thinking of ambushing somebody, was you, Nate?
Shooting going on. Get your horses, boys. Come.
He's dead. How did it happen?
I don't know. The hombre that did the shooting got away. I fired once at him and missed. Then my horse fell and knocked me out. I came to and rode back here, just before you fellas arrived.
Blinker never had a chance. His pistola is not even fired.
How many shots did you say you fired?
One.
One, eh?
You don't think that
I don't know what to think. But there were 2 shots fired from this gun.
Wait, if that's true, there must be something wrong.
You're darn right there's something wrong.
Take him back to the ranch.
Un momento. Not so quick. Senor Tom, take the pistolas.
Drop them guns.
Listen, Brownell. Seeing as how you acted so hastily, I'm going to tell you something. I'm Tom Saunders, the new superintendent of the Lazy Wire Ranch.
Suppose you prove it. Lawless said the man he was sending out to take my place would bring me a letter.
The letter's gone.
Sure, it's gone, because you never had one. You're a crook and a killer.
If you did have a letter, Tom, why didn't you show it to me when you first met me?
I didn't know whether you were on the level or not. I figured I'd learn more by keeping quiet.
Well, you'll have a chance to prove your story tomorrow when Lama comes. Bring him along, boys. We'll take him to the sheriff in the morning. Come on, you.
Not so rough.
I'm sure sorry to see you fellas leave us, but our accommodations ain't exactly fitting for jailbirds.
Ah, tu abuela condenada que te lleven los demonios ahora sí.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. Both my father and I have tried to talk Brownell into letting you go.
Brownell's all right, Betty. But he just put confidence in the wrong people.
Oh, I certainly hope Larmer gets into town today and straightens things out. I'm worried.
I'm worried, too. I'm sure some of the Lazy Y hands are in cahoots with the rustlers.
All ready, boys? Okay, boss. Bring them out.
All right, come on out, you two. Go on, kid.
Aprovechado este barriga de leche. No se aproveche que si no estuviera amarrado yo le pegaba unas bofetadas.
You and your daughter make yourselves at home, pal, till I get back with Lama.
Thank you.
You run on up the house, honey. I want to stay here a while.
Hey, Zeke, come here. Saddle up 4 horses. We're riding. We gotta work fast, Clem. Tom was sent out here by Lawman. I found a letter on him the other night when he was knocked out.
You did, huh?
What are you doing to my father in there? Let me
Listen, Brownell. I'm going back to the ranch. And the only way you can stop me is to start shooting.
What do you mean?
I may be wrong, but I wouldn't trust none of your outfit. It isn't safe for Betty and her dad to stay there with you gone. I'll go back with you, under guard, if you want. Then, if everything's okay, you can take me to jail.
All right. But no funny business.
Don't worry.
Get in the buckboard. Get in here. You drive.
Yeah.
They ain't in with us, so you boys know what to do. We don't want anybody left to do any talking.
Come on, boss. Let's get the cattle.
No, we got to get rid of those men first. They'll go back to the ranch and give us away.
Tom was right about Clem and Nate being crooked. They've got his letter from Larimer to you, and they're headed now to make a final raid on the Lazy Y cattle.
I've been a fool, Tom. But maybe it ain't too late to make amends.
How about our guns, Brownell?
I'll get them for you.
But caramba, senor, how am I going to use the pistola with my hands tied up?
You beat it to town, Betty, and get the sheriff. We'll try to check up the Russells while you bring help.
I win.
them, boys.
Fine work, compadre.
It looks like a cyclone struck around there, Tom. You know anything about it?
Yeah, a little. But from now on, I'm going to be plumb gentle.
Here, senor. Here is a letter which makes my compadre the big boss of the Lazy Y Rancho.
You're right, Pablo. Lawler explained everything about you, Tom. And I'm turning over the job to you at once.
Well, I was just thinking that if it's all right with Farmer here, the only job is open as a foreman. That is, if there's a house where a married man can live, and if you want to hire me.
You're hired. And thanks.
Don't forget, Senor Tom, I want to be the papa. Perdone, I mean what you call the God Papa.